Hi there, it's Grandma Laurie. Today's story is the Maximum Murph Detective Agency. Where's Grandma? Things were in an uproar around the house. Max, Murphy, and Finnegan weren't quite sure what was happening. Not only had Auntie Laurie gone to who knows where, but Grandma fell and people in strange clothes were taking her away on a whirling bed. What was going on? Murphy was especially confused. Every morning after breakfast, he would climb onto Grandma's lap and listen while Auntie Laurie read them a story. For the last few days, though, no story, no Auntie Laurie, no Grandma, just Mom. Max said, "If you're that worried, Murphy, let's use our noses to figure out what's happening." The boys got into their detective gear and started sniffing out the situation. "Let's start in Grandma's chair," Max said. He immediately jumped onto the chair and lay down. "That's not what you're supposed to be doing," yelled Murphy. "But it's so comfy." Max was settling in for a nap. Murphy just shook his head and went into Grandma's room to see if she was there. The door was open, but things were in a jumble, not like they were when Grandma was in the house. There were boxes everywhere, but no Grandma. Murphy was getting worried. Before the boys knew it, not only was everything out of Grandma's room, but her chair was missing. What was going on? One day, not long after, Mom sat in her chair enjoying her morning coffee while covered in Max, Murphy, and the Dowager. She said, "Murphy, want to go see Grandma?" That's all Murphy needed to hear. He jumped up and ran toward the door. Mom got up, got dressed, put Murphy into his harness, and they were off. This time, though, Murphy didn't get sick in the truck. He was going to see Grandma. Mom stopped in the parking lot of a big building. Murphy had never been there before, but he was excited. Mom lifted him from the truck, and they walked into the building. On the way in, several nice ladies stopped and said, "Oh, how cute! He's so adorable!" Murphy had to agree. His tail was wagging furiously. This was a much better trip than seeing Dr. East, even though he loved Dr. East. Mom and Murphy walked into a closet. The door closed on its own. Murphy wasn't sure about that, but he was especially uncertain when it started moving. "It's an elevator, bud," said Mom. The door opened just then. Mom led Murphy out of the moving closet and down a hallway. At the end of the hall, Mom opened the door. "Hi, Mommy, I've brought you a present," Mom said. "Go on, bud." Murphy didn't need to be told twice. When Mom opened the door, he just knew Grandma was there. He raced into the apartment, and there she was. "Grandma!" Murphy leapt onto Grandma's lap and started licking her all over. He was whining at the same time. His tail was wagging his whole body as fast as it could go. He was so excited. Grandma said, "Well, there you are." She hugged Murphy tightly. When he was done licking, Murphy settled into his usual place in Grandma's lap, facing her. He told her all about trying to find her and how much he missed her. After a little while, it was time to go home. Neither Murphy nor Grandma wanted to part, but they needed to get going, as it was almost time for Grandma's dinner. "Don't worry, you two," said Mom. "We'll be back often so you can talk, and maybe take a little nap together." Murphy fell asleep in the truck, a first for him. He was happy because he knew Grandma was in a very nice home with lots of lovely people who loved dogs. He was looking forward to seeing Grandma again soon. This has been Grandma Laurie. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Check out the illustrations in the link in the description box. Thank you.